Do you feel it? I'm bringing you out to Wilson Lake. It's near Lucas, Kansas, and this is the Rocktown Trail. History writes its story on the land, but we have to listen in order to hear it. So when you look at a tree, what do you see? Do you just see a tree standing there? Or do you look at the bark? Do you see the buds on the limbs? Do you see the life that's being stored up in it? I love this time of year because as spring starts in, all of life seems to be coming back again. It's been sleeping for months. And western Kansas can see extremes. From extreme heat to extreme cold. From prairie storms that roll in from the west. Tornadoes, blizzards, rainstorms, drought. It seems it's all here. I love looking across these tall grass fields. And if you think Kansas is just flat, and some of it is, but much of it is rolling. And in just a few weeks, all of these brown hills will be covered in emerald green. So I made it down to the beach. Such a pretty place. You see those rocks over there? There's some geese, and you can't see them, but on that little island right there on top of it, the geese are up there, and they were making a racket when I first came down here. This is the backside of those rocks. I don't know if you can hear the geese. They're still after it. Looks like there's some folks fishing down through here. And the water, can you see just how clear that is? Beautiful out here. Look up through here. Just gorgeous. But then people have to mark it all up. But I get to thinking about that, and I think, well, in 1,000 years from now, if this place is here, will folks look at this and think of it the way we think of petroglyphs from early civilizations? But to me, it's sort of sad. You just can't believe it. The weather report says that there's a storm rolling in. The wind is picking up, and I am going to do a change of plans. I'm not going to spend the night here. Walk down to the rocks and really couldn't line up the Milky Way the way I had hoped to without standing in the middle of the lake. Wasn't going to do that. So I kept thinking about what I was going to do, and then as I came around the bend here, I see that they have burned off this area, There's still some smoke going on. This is normal for out here. They burn off the tall grass and then it comes back up lush and green, and it's just amazing. But they also rid themselves of the fire hazard. You know, it's dry out here, and if you got a fire into that, it would just roll across the prairie. So, yep, we're gonna head on around. One of the things I've learned is that anytime you have plans, you got to be flexible enough to change them. The front moved into Wilson Lake. It was going to keep picking up wind like it is right now here, and along with the wind, it was going to blow in clouds around 3 o'clock in the morning, and the Milky Way doesn't come up till 4:30, so that was going to not work. So I decided to try something different, and this place I came to many years ago. Several of us had motorcycles, and we'd ride the different locations. This was one of them. This place is called Coronado Heights, and I'm going to come back here. I'm going to come back here to see if I can get the Milky Way coming up over the old castle. But legend has it that this was the furthest north that Coronado went as he was on his quest to find his 7 cities of gold. And if you're a student of history, you know that, well, that didn't happen. But he did have a battle here, and that was sort of the end of it. He and his army headed back south, and sort of a retreat. And this old castle that I'll show you in a little bit was actually built in the 1930s. Now, when I came up here, there wasn't much more than this. See the castle over there? That was all that was here. But since then, they have built all of these picnic areas. Let's go down into one and let you see it. You can tell that that storm is coming in. The wind is picking up. These are really nice. They all have this little fire pit in here. They got picnic tables, and then wonderful views. Check that out. Isn't that beautiful? Let's go up here, and I'll take you up to the top of the castle and show you what some say is the best view in Kansas. I've seen some good ones. I don't know if this is the best, but it's certainly a view, and you can see 360 degrees around all this countryside here. This is central Kansas, and this is farm country. A lot of wheat grown here. You can see these green fields. All those green fields of summer wheat. So let's go up in the castle. See what we see. Maybe you can see in here, I don't know. Yeah, you can see a little bit. There's a little bit, but oh man, this is sort of nice. 2 large tables in here. Winding staircase going up. Be careful as you're going up those steps. Some of them are not quite standard and a little tricky. But yeah, look at this. This is up on top of the castle. You can see when they made it. Very neat. You can see a long ways out through here. Coronado Heights. The wind is blowing. Coronado's not here.